And now it's time to meet the recipient of this year's Salute Independence, Colonel E. David Wojcik Jr. and Lance Corporal Mateus Ferreira Outstanding Service Award. George Karatzia is a member of the Order of AHEPA, the American Hellenic Educational Progressive Association, which was founded in 1922. Its purpose was to help Americanize the Greeks in America. In 1945, they came to the national forefront by raising more money than any other organization in war bonds. In 1946, President Harry Truman was so taken by the Order of AHEPA that he became a member while in the White House. George has been a member of AHEPA Chapter 517 for 25 years and has a 3-term president. He joined the District 5 Lodge, New Jersey and Delaware as warden and proudly served for 5 years and reached the position of district governor. He initiated an outreach program for AHEPans who lost their employment. He also served on the 5th District Cancer Foundation for 6 years. George Karatzia has been married to his wife Anita for over 48 years. They have been blessed with 4 children and have 9 beautiful grandchildren. George currently is commander for the Disabled American Veterans, Chapter number 44, and chairing a suicide prevention committee on behalf of the Disabled American Veterans of New Jersey. This is part of the New Jersey Governor's Suicide Prevention Program. As an infantry officer in Vietnam, George had participated in many combat battles. When George returned home, he struggled with PTSD. This was a difficult and dark time in his life. He felt that nothing really prepares you for war, and nothing really prepares you when you come home. It seems you bring back the war in your mind, playing it in your mind over and over and over. With 22 veterans a day committing suicide who struggle with PTSD, George felt that he needed to get proactive and do his part to help be a part of the solution. In 2016, George felt that AHEPA could do its part to help our veterans who struggled with PTSD. At the National Convention in Las Vegas, George was successful in getting the delegates to unanimously vote for the creation of the AHEPA Service Dogs for Warriors program. As the national chairman for the AHEPA Service Dogs for Warriors program, he is proud to report that his committee has raised over $800,000 to date. His goal is to keep raising money until there are 0 veteran suicides a day. I just want to thank you for everything you've done on behalf of the United States of America and the Order of the AHEPA, American Hellenic Educational Progressive Association, which was founded in 1922. You've really been a dignitary and ambassador for Americans, Americanize them, Greeks in America, and what you've done with respect to your military career in Vietnam and your constant pursuit of justice and helping out veterans, especially with suicidal prevention, post-traumatic stress disorder, and the things that you've done in the community is truly outstanding. And that's why we have named you as our recipient of the Colonel E. David Wojcik Jr. and Lance Corporal Mateus Ferreira Outstanding Military Soldier Volunteer of 2021.
Well, I tell you, I saw Lance Corporal Matthias, some information on him, and he truly is an American hero and what he has gone through. And so hopefully someday I get to meet both of you.
Well, we are, unfortunately, during the COVID protocol, we are going to be doing this virtually, which we are doing now. And it's amazing how technology has come far by, I believe you're in New Jersey. I'm in Florida, and John is in New York, and we're pulling this off as we did last year. We will have you in person. I'm going to guarantee next year. I guaranteed it last year for this year, but we want to see you in person, smiling, Um, and I'm so proud to have you recognized as our honoree this year.
You know, what's really important is someone who was a combat infantry soldier, sir, and who came home and not knowing that you have PTSD, where you seem to be angry and all types of other issues. Uh, and the way the VA seems to handle these things is drugs, anxiety, depression, drugs. You don't know if you're going up or down or you're in a roller coaster. And so here's a program, a life-saving program that, you always heard dog is man's best friend. And to have such a program, and I think one of the first benefits is that you're helping a vet get off the meds. I think that having a dog there helps you there, who understands and feels your triggers. When you need that affection, they're there.
No one comes back from war the same. As I always say, all gave some gave all, but all of us carry the scars of war to a certain degree, some more than others. And unfortunately, over the years, our system, our government has not treated veterans with the respect and the type of treatment that they so rightly deserve. And but for people like you, we wouldn't have, that buddy system, which you have enhanced, you've promoted, and you've really made us proud to honor you this year and what you do, which I can't tell you from the bottom of my heart. I am so proud to have met you, have talked to you previously, and I can't wait to meet you in person. I just can't tell you how proud we are, and for you to be a recipient of an award that was named in honor of myself and in Mateus Ferreira. I'm not talking about myself, but Mateus, who lost both his legs in the war, Afghanistan. Tremendous, tremendous hero. If you ever hear him speak, he's like you. He puts everybody else first, and that's what makes him such a great um, infantry man and soldier and Marine.
Well, there was Abraham Lincoln, just talk about PTSD, and many don't realize it. Coming out of Vietnam, nobody knew what PTSD was. It was just like at that point, he came back shell shocked. Gave us a label, not realizing what that veteran was going through. Was one where Abraham Lincoln says, "To care for those who are born of war." So I think he understood even there in the Civil War about PTSD.
With that said, George, I just want to thank you. I know I believe that your trophy is behind you. Is that what you received from Ken? Can you show that to us? And that's great.
And you
Can
know,
you, can you read the inscription on that to us?
I will. It says, "Salute Independence." The Colonel E. David Wysick and Jr., Esquire, U.S. retired, and Lance Corporal Mateus Ferreira, U.S. Marine Corps retired, Outstanding Service Award, presented November 2021 to AHEPA Service Dogs for Warriors for empowering the lives of veterans with PTSD. And I accept this award on behalf of the Order of AHEPA because the money that we raised was raised throughout the United States by the men's organization, the women's organization. We have the Sons of Pericles. They raised money and got a Pericles, and even the young maids that admire the work that we do, and they speak about our program. It is one where I say the Order of HEPA in 1945, they raised more money than any other organization war bonds. And President Harry Truman, he said, "Who are these guys?" And he became a member of HEPA in the White House. And to say to you, I think today in 2021, that we have a program that I believe that we're also proud in just doing our part, not being on the sidelines, but doing whatever we can to help these poor veterans who bring the war back with them. And, with the grace of God, I am grateful that we're in a position, and hopefully we're changing, helping some lives.
Well, you certainly epitomize what we stand for, Canine Companions for Independence. And I thank you very much, George, and God bless America, and God bless you, sir.